Hey, Shark fans, it's your pal Ian, and I'm here to tell you what we got wrong on the most recent Teal Tinted Glasses podcast. As you know, we just recorded episode 6. If you haven't listened to it yet, you can get it on iTunes, and you can also get it on our website, www.tealtintedglasses.com. But let's get down to business. Let's get down to what I got wrong, because as we all know, my mouth goes faster than my brain sometimes. I don't know what it is, it just happens. So what did we get wrong? First things first, we didn't really get it wrong. We were just kind of babbling about the John Spano 30 for 30. I know Wendell said HBO Sports. It's actually ESPN does 30 for 30, so it's ESPN's 30 for 30, and the title of the episode was Big Shot. So make sure you Google it. I'll also post a link in the article that this video will be posted in on tealtintedglasses.com so that you can watch it. I think it's a good watch. It also explains why the vetting process is so more in-depth now when it comes to the NHL, because John Spano, basically, for those who don't know, bought the New York Islanders with basically no money. And that's basically what it was. All right. Next on the list, I said Jonas Hiller won the Stanley Cup with the Anaheim Ducks. Jonas Hiller was not in the league yet. The goalie who won the Stanley Cup ring with the Anaheim Ducks was, of course, John Sebastian Jaguar and his Stay Puft Marshmallow pads. It is what it is. Again, mouth moves faster than brain sometimes. So not Jonas Hiller. It was he was actually backed up by Ilya Bryzgalov, a very much younger Ilya Bryzgalov. I also said that the Hershey Bears were the affiliate of the Arizona Coyotes, and I think the thing is I saw a picture with a little paw on the shoulder, and I thought it was the coyote paw, but it was a bear paw, obviously, duh. So the Hershey Bears are actually the farm team of the Washington Capitals. Again, I don't know what I was thinking. Last but not least, I said Jared McCann was playing third-line center for the Sioux Greyhounds. He actually kind of moves up and down the lineup as he's needed. I think the last game I watched him play, he was playing more third-line minutes. Try and obviously figure out how to stop Connor McDavid. So yeah, he's not just a third-line center. He kind of, last game he played, he was playing first-line minutes, at least to start. So, also, another thing I wanted to mention about that, because I didn't mention it when I was in the podcast. All those prospects I mentioned, which would be Nick Ritchie, Jared McCann, Darnell Nurse, and Connor McDavid, are actually all first-round picks as well as prospects in the Pacific Division. So, I wanted to mention that in the podcast, forgot to, and thought I'd share it here now. Okay, so what else can I talk about? That's all we got wrong, thankfully. Although I guess it's probably a lot of really dumb things to get wrong, but yeah, it happens. Obviously, this is why I like to do these videos, because I know sometimes we say things that, you never know where the conversation's going to go. And sometimes we say things without really thinking through them off the cuff, and that's why I like doing these videos, so I can correct that and just show that we're not complete idiots. We actually do know what we're talking about, just to try and not do, significant dead air as we look up things that maybe we're a little foggy on. We just kind of go off the cuff, and sometimes we get it right, and maybe more often than not we get it wrong. But I wanted just to do these videos because, I want people to realize that when they're listening to us, obviously we do take this serious enough that we don't want to just spread false information. So if we get something wrong, we're going to let you know. Okay. Other than that, I got a list of things here that I kind of wanted to talk about in this video. Coming up next week, Mark MacArthur is going to join us. He was on with us on episode 2. He will be on with us for the whole episode. Because of the lack of Sharks news, which will make this next episode really interesting, because this is the first week we've really had no Sharks news to really sink our teeth into. It's going to be a little more, we'll find Shark stuff to talk about, obviously, but it's going to be a little more NHL in general related. We're going to talk about the playoffs more in depth, probably. Obviously, we're going to ask him a few questions about what the heck's going on with Steven Stamkos, stuff like that. The week after, we are going to have, I believe Kelly Mumps is coming on the show with us next week, the week after next. I got to confirm that with Wendell. And again, we'll have him on for a segment. We have a few topics that we're trying to narrow down what exactly we're going to talk about, but that's also coming up in the near future. Also, obviously, I know we thanked her on the podcast, and I have thanked her 100 times, probably not on the podcast, but thanks again for Jen Hughes for getting that Dan Rusanowski hit. That was super fantastic. I can't, to have someone do something like that for us, I can't express how grateful I am for that to happen, because really, you shouldn't have to do that, obviously. And the fact that she did it means a lot to us, and we're really looking forward to having her do some stuff for us again in the future too, if time permits and everything else. What can I say? Thank you again. Also, while we're thanking Jens, my fiance kind of redid the website where the blog is at. So if you have any feedback on that, I think it's a little bit cleaner now. We actually have a banner logo on there instead of just it saying Teal Tinted Glasses. I think it looks a lot better now, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Also, I thought this last week, not to ramble on forever here, I thought last week was a really good podcast. I think the last two I've been especially proud of. I feel like we've really found our rhythm after, I thought we've had some good podcasts. We've had some okay ones. I thought like number 4 was kind of meh. I didn't really like it. I don't know. I'm really picky about stuff. I really, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I wasn't really happy with the end result of episode 4, but I found episode 5, episode 6 have been really, really good, and I'm hoping that this is going to become like the standard of what the podcasts are going to be. If you agree with us, or, you can always leave us feedback. You can email your questions at tealtintedglasses@gmail.com. Leave us a funny subject line because we love them. Why Ian stinks as a robot, Ian hate mail, why Wendell's the worst host in the world. Whatever you want to do. It's totally cool. Also, you can check out the show on Twitter at TTG Podcast. Also, as I go, check out the website again, www.tealtintedglasses.com. On rsenreport.com, we have our second round of the roundtable up, so you can kind of see what what myself, Wendell picked, as well as the always great Andrew Bench, the always great MJ Kasperzak, the killing us all Patrick Gackle, mind of playoff prediction-ness, awesome. And then also as well as AJ Strong. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, Tyler Spence. Jeez. Ty, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep forgetting you. Yeah, so, check out all those people. Check out what they do. Again, you can find MJ at The Examiner /Access. You can find Andrew Bench at The Hockey Writers. You can find AJ Strong at Pucknology and Pucknology After Dark. Look for Pucknology After Dark on YouTube. It is such a cool show. It's like the I kind of consider it like the anti-post game show. I love it. It's awesome. It's uncensored. It's raw. They interact with people on Twitter if you get to catch it live. It's really cool show. I like to watch it. I generally only watch it on replay, unfortunately, because I'm an old man and I sleep. So definitely give that a look. As well as Tyler Spence. Obviously, you can find Tyler Spence's work as well as mine on rsenreport.com. If you want to talk to me, you can talk to me specifically at IanBlogSharks on Twitter. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you are excited for the next podcast as we are. Coming at you next Thursday. Bye.